Yes, I have new hair. I'm really obsessed with it, you guys. And the day that I got my hair done, you know, it was fresh, it was looking great. I took a selfie. Actually, I took 2 selfies. And I put them up on my Instagram, and within minutes, and then within like the next 2 hours, so many comments and questions about the hair, and you guys were loving it. I'm loving it. I'm glad you guys like it, by the way. Thank you. But I got so many questions, and all the questions were mostly like repeats, and they wanted to know what color hair I had, the style I had, the brand of hair, how I get my hair done, who does it, all that fun stuff. So I thought instead of, you know, repeatedly answering the questions on Instagram, I would go ahead and make a hair update video and tell you guys all about it, since you guys all wanted to know. So that is exactly what you guys are going to be getting today. And first and foremost, I'm going to start with the brand of extensions that I have in my hair. So I have in Valencia Rose hair, and this is not my first time having Valencia Rose. This is actually my second time experimenting with them, and then I actually got their hair put back in my hair a second time. So I've just gone back to the brand because I love it so much. Throughout my whole journey of wearing weaves, I've definitely been able to experiment this time because, you know, everyone has to start somewhere, and I was a beginner in it. And so I was just trying out different brands, different colors, different lengths, different styles, different ways to install it, and I think I finally found the perfect method that I like my weave installed. So I just went back to Valencia Rose because I know that I love their quality of hair. You can get so many different lengths, styles, textures, and that's what I really like about them. They're easy to navigate through this site. I do have a full head of weave. It's a full braided sew-in, and I actually used 2 full bundles and a third plus a closure. So the full length that I have in my hair is actually 24, so I put in 2 24-inch bundles. So it comes down to about my hip, which you guys can't fully see because it's so long, and I love long hair in myself. I've always had 24 inches, except for one time I only went up to 20, but I really love having long hair in myself. I think it really fits my, you know, height and all that good stuff. I do have a closure in my head, as you can see, and this is the 14-inch length closure. It's a silk base lace front closure, and you can also part it in 3 different ways. So I really like that. This is my second closure by them, same one. Absolutely love it. Definitely recommend getting it. And they do have select styles on sale right now that you guys can enjoy, so I will link that down below if you guys are looking for new hair right now. Definitely the best place. I honestly, like, truly recommend, out of all the extensions that I've ever tried, like, honestly the best brand that I can ever recommend to any of my viewers, and that says a lot for me. I guess the reason why I like Valencia Rose hair so much is the fact that they don't really shed, and I've had some like hair quality that has shed in the past, and it's really annoying, especially when you have super long hair and you're shedding all that hair. It is a mess in the bathroom. It's a mess when you go in public. You have hair all over your face. Like, it's not cute when you have like hair that sheds. So I find that Valencia Rose doesn't shed. And the color of my hair, because I got some questions asking, did I dye it myself? You know, what the heck did I do? What color is it? Can you tell me? Valencia Rose actually does dye hair. They have a whole like color chart. They have natural colors. You can get them to dye the hair blue, yellow, red, like all these funky shades, but I decided to go with a lighter brown. This is number 6 on their color chart. This hair color definitely does suit my complexion, and I really like it. I think I'm going to gradually go lighter and work myself to blonde. I was not like fully ballsy enough to go ahead and say, yes, I'm going to go blonde. No, one step at a time, Kayla, one step at a time. So I think this is like me moving slowly in that direction, is going lighter as I go. But I also do plan to get like a full set of just black, jet black hair, because I've always wanted to have all black hair, and I feel like winter would be the perfect time to experiment with that. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I go lighter? Should I go darker after this? I'm not sure what to do, but I'm honestly really feeling number 6 off of their site, and I definitely recommend it because it's like a perfect happy medium, you know? So I love that. But I do have the silk base lace front closure as a like off centered part. It's not a deep side part or anything, but I wanted something different than what I was used to having. Usually I'd get my weaves installed with a middle part, so I was like, let me try something different. And with my oval kind of face shape, I think that having a side part definitely works well, and I think that's what makes this, you know, weave look so good, as having it off center. So I think that's why you guys like blew up saying, Kayla, this is the best weave you've ever had, like we freaking love it. So thank you guys so much. I love having a side part. because it covers the bad side of my face. This is like my good side. I get to have my good side out and my bad side covered by my hair. I got so many questions about finding a stylist and where I go to get my hair done. Now, I live in LA. I know that a lot of my viewers watching don't live in LA, so it's not practical for you to fly out here to get your weave done. You know what I mean? So I really want to recommend and suggest that you guys download this app. It's called Style Seat. Looks something like that. It's free in the App Store, and I really like this app because you can book appointments through it. You can find stylists near you. Just plug in your zip code. That's what I did, obviously. It's broken down into different categories. So let's say you're looking for someone to install like a braided sew-in, as I have. You can type that in, put in your zip code, and it's going to come up with top grade stylist that can obviously do what you're looking for. You can also find people to do your nails. If you want to get like a really dope manicure done, like celebrity style manicures, you can book that through the app as well. You can get a haircut appointment through the app. What else do they have? Makeup artists that you can book. Like, there's just so many amazing things. If you're a dude, you can book a barber on here. Like, it's amazing. I think everyone should definitely have this in their phone because like it will come in handy. We have to groom ourselves. You can discover new stylists that are near you. You can book and pay for appointments through the app, and it's literally like every girl's dream to have that convenience right on their phone. And they have a website too, so if you would rather look at it online, you can do that, and it's literally perfect. You can also set up alert reminders to let you know when your appointment is coming up, and that's amazing for people like me that have like bad memory and stuff. And obviously the most important thing is get quality service done for your needs. So I definitely highly recommend downloading that so you can find a stylist that can install your hair for you. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link down below in the description bar of the video to the Style Seat app and the website, so you guys can obviously go ahead and check that out. And one last question that I got on my Instagram was, how long do I leave my weave in before going to get it taken out? So I leave this in for about 1.5 months. It's recommended to only leave it in for 2 months max, but obviously in between that time I do go in to get my hair washed and properly blow dried so that my braids underneath don't trap moisture. That is the biggest issue, is not properly washing and drying your hair. You can even go ahead and find a stylist that can properly maintain your weave while it's installed through the site Style Seat or through the app as well. I do have extra hair left over. I don't like my weaves to be like super full. I feel like that's just too much hair on my head. So my stylist only ended up using like 1/3 of this final bundle, which is 20 inches. And this is a Peruvian straight texture. This is my very first time having a straight textured hair. Usually I would go with the body wave, and I absolutely love the Valencia Rose. Is it Mongolian? No, Malaysian. Sorry, the Malaysian body wave texture from Valencia Rose. It's one of my absolute favorites. So this is what I would suggest for anyone that is looking to buy hair. If you plan to wear your hair straight all the time, go with the straight texture. But if you want to curl your hair and have the option of wearing it both ways, then I would recommend going with a body wave, because you can straighten the body wave and you can obviously wear it curled because it's going to hold the texture. As you can tell, I have this almost semi-funky texture going on because I attempted to curl it this morning. Literally the curls fell out within minutes. So it kind of looks like a bedhead texture. That's what I would describe it as being. You can see I have some curl left, but for the most part it all fell out. So basically there really is no point in curling a straight textured hair because it's just going to fall loose anyways. So just go ahead and get a body wave from the site because you can do both things. It's more versatile, so I definitely do recommend that. But that was just one thing that I definitely wanted to mention in this video, is you're not going to get a good hold of a curl with a straight texture, at least with the Peruvian hair. So that is the extra, as you can tell. Those are all of the questions that I got on my Instagram that I thought it would be beneficial to go ahead and make this update video for you dolls. So thank you so much for watching, and let me know down below what color I should go with next, because I don't really know.